There's a lot of ways. This is for Star Reaper, or Stars Reaper. There's a couple ways you can avoid getting knocked down. But first, I want to ask if you've ever been taught how to breathe, and you'll see why this is relevant as I move forward. Right, breathing is the most important thing. Even though that you think that right now that not getting knocked down is the most important thing, because it is relevant, and once you get knocked down a couple times in a game playing against older people, it's frustrating to deal with that. And I've been there. Right, I was freshman. I was a freshman playing on varsity soccer at Livingston High School, and I got pushed all over the place. Um, but the reason why you want to learn how to breathe properly is because this is going to set up a foundation for the rest of your training. Because if you can breathe more effectively than other players, you're going to have more stamina. You're going to have more endurance. They say that if two players of equal skill level, the one that has better endurance or better breathing will win. So if you search Dr. Vranich, Vranich, she's got a TED talk called How to Breathe, and this is gonna. I mean, it's changed my life. It's just something I wish I knew 20 plus years ago. So I think for soccer players, it's essential. Now, stop getting knocked down. Okay, so for the first thing I would actually encourage you to do is search how to make an RMT rope. And an RMT rope it's just a cheap, fun soccer training tool that's going to help you develop dynamic balance, coordination, timing, rhythm. It's going to improve your awareness. It's going to improve ball striking, which means it's going to also improve your passing, your shooting, and the rhythmic nature is going to improve your dribbling. So for $10, you could basically improve every single facet of your game by using an RMT rope. And the reason why it's going to help you prevent against getting knocked down is because you don't just want you don't want to be strong, right? You want to be strong. You want strength through motion, right? So dynamic balance. This is the perfect tool to train balance, because you can get into one legged stances, and you can use this rope, and that's going to help you be able to bounce off players when they try to knock you off the ball. And this is something that again, I wish I knew 20 years ago. Like I'm basically, I do these soccer videos because I'm just trying to tell the kids, players, what the same exact things. Like I had all these questions, the same question that I'm answering right now. I had the same exact question 20 years ago, right? So that's what I do. And so search David Weck plus RMT rope, and he'll tell you all about it. And you could order one online. They're for you could probably get one for close to $25, or you go to a local hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, and just make one yourself with a piece of soft rope. You want it soft so that it doesn't chew up your hands, and ideally you want it to be a little bit longer than you are tall, so that you can tie some handles if you like. So that would be the first two places I'd start. The next thing, right? If you're playing a lot of players who are bigger than you, juggling, right? My question is, do you have a juggling habit? Juggling's one thing that's really going to help you elevate your game beyond size and strength, right? Because if you can put the ball, right, it's easier to look good when the ball's played perfectly to your feet, if you're getting the perfect pass. But if you're getting the ball in the air, or you need to take the ball down out of the air in awkward angles and positions, being able to juggle, especially with different size balls, is really going to make you stand out compared to your peers. So developing a juggling habit is just something that I wish I never stopped. And as I've started again, you could just feel it transfer to strength, balance, and improving your first touch. And even bringing a tennis ball with you everywhere you go, just to get some thigh touches, and developing to be able to get some touches with your feet, is really going to help. It's just going to help dynamic strength, because they say not all the best jugglers are the best players, but all the best players are the best jugglers. So give some of those things a try. The close fourth thing I would recommend, if you're not using it already, an SKLZ Star Kick Trainer is just a tool that's going to allow you to cram months of training into days or weeks. So hopefully some of these ideas help, and reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.